YouTube, welcome back. Another day above ground here. Wednesday, track, max velo. We're flying right now. On the docket today, I've got a jump, which I'm gonna do a hurdle plus a broad. I've been a triple broad the past couple weeks. I wanna switch that up a little bit, mostly just because I don't have a tape measure to like see if I'm getting improvements, because I still keep forgetting to get one, so boo, but we'll do that. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna do just one broad into one hurdle so I get some nice high output, and then longer sprints today. So I have a pairing with some really light resisted, like 10% body weight, like 20-ish total meters, and then unresisted 20 to 30, something there, something in the middle between those. I might kind of like wave up and down between distances, but at the very least, I'll be like 20 to 30 meters. Some of those, a little bit of bounding, plyo. Yeah, let's go. That's time. Feeling kind of fired up today, won't lie. I was just doing some weird prep stuff to get me moving. Little line hops, ball drops, stuff like that, get me firing. I think we're gonna drop some heaters today, maybe. But two variables here. I'll be hurdle distance and hurdle height, and I will increase both as I go. Hopefully I'm in frame to make this a little bit interesting, because I want a nice high output. It's only one hurdle, so I can really send it and fully get over it. But I got some good distance on this to start, because I am warm like right now, like I said. Actually, I'll creep a little closer. Get my timing down first before I start sending anything. There we go. Like I usually do for jumps here before sprints, I'll just keep gradually increasing intensity as I go. Keep ramping my output a little bit, using these as a primer for the sprints, and I'll just keep doing them till I'm bored pretty much. Gonna get this pretty nice and high, I think, here too. The stakes are kind of high if I hit these hurdles versus the ones I have at school, so maybe not that crazy, but we'll make it challenging. Oh, that was pretty hard. I'm actually gonna drop it a little. I'll go to just the median height I had there, because I want more like projection upward still, and I think I was just close to like hitting my feet, because I don't jump that high from these distance ones, but I can get a little further if I go this height, so I'm gonna do this. Oh my God, that was close. Almost ate shit there. I'm gonna give this a second and do that cleaner, and then I'll move on to some sprints. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it, all right. I blew it. Let's move on to the sprints. Okay, so last week we were 20 meter total resisted with 10% body weight. I don't know if I'll change that much today. I was liking how that felt just with the contrast effect. So maybe if anything, I'll make it just a touch further. Like I'll do some from like a 15 meter lead into a 10 yard or 10 meter, fly. We'll see. I don't really care so much, but if I progress anything, if I change anything, I'll make the unresisted a little bit further. If I feel really good right now, I might start to creep some of these like to the 30, 35 meter total mark. Instead of 30, so I can add an extra 5 for that lead and see what I can do there. But we'll see. Again, I won't call it before I start. I'm feeling pretty damn good right now, I'm not gonna lie. Fired up, so if I had to guess, maybe we'll be able to push a little bit further today, but we'll see. I won't chalk up anything, or I won't set anything in stone before I really start moving at some higher velocity here. But I don't know. I feel like maybe be able to add some progression today, maybe make this a little more difficult. What I am gonna do though is go in the opposite end of the track that I usually do, to just, I don't know, switch it up a little bit. Just make myself guess. I don't know, maybe there's something to be said for that. Instead of just sprinting the same spot I usually do, I'm gonna switch it up, make my brain adapt. And for sure, building in intensity as I go here, like I always do. Ramping up for the first few, get to some working sets. Actually, the main reason I switched to down this way is that there's actual meter marks on the track, which is nice, so I don't just have to like guess every time for my distances. Times to beat from last week, 1400 for the resisted. That's from that 10 meter lead, and 1159 for the unresisted 20 meter lead, which I just did. I'm gonna do a few of those. If they feel really good as I go, if I start to kill them, I'll probably stretch it out a little further for the unweighted. With weight now, probably close to full effort here, maybe like 90%. So like one gear off my top. 3 thousandths away from my fastest ever. On the first one, pretty close to full effort. Let's go. 113. New fastest ever. Let's go. That's a lot faster than my fastest from last week. And that's my first full rep actually there with real effort. So that's very interesting. Two five, actually a little slower, but that is off my weaker starting stance on purpose there, so I'm not really so surprised. Watch, I'm gonna do my next unweighted off my bad stance and be a little bit slower than the last one. As expected, a little slower, 1157, but that's faster than my fastest one last time off my good leg. So still good. I think I'll probably be one more here, each resisted and unresisted. Yeah, donezo with that. That's a good bit slower, a little cooked. I will do one more unresisted, maybe a little bit easier. Yeah, 1153, not my fastest of the day, but a lot of good reps there across the board. That is a success. Sprinting, done. All right, on to some bounding now. I was 20 meters last week. I got to 2 sets. I'll do 20 again. I'll try to get to 3 at a little intensity maybe. We'll see. These are getting easier for sure, which is really cool. Those got a little flatter and less like vertical bounce. So I'm gonna do one more actually, try to do a little better. Then we'll be done. Way better. All right, that's the job finished. This was kind of a banger, I'm not gonna lie. I dropped 3 sprint times there. They were my fastest ever, 3 separate reps, which that's kind of crazy. The resisted ones weren't my fastest ever, but I don't really care. Like I said, I think I said this last week, where if they're setting up that contrast effect and I'm getting something out of them into the unweighted, which I certainly did. Those are some heaters, especially that one. That 113 was wild. I gotta watch that back, but extremely successful day, extremely productive. That means we're on the right track here with this amount of stuff we got going on, the stuff we're doing. So we're gonna keep the nose to the grindstone and get after it. Nice chill low day tomorrow. Friday, full body destruction again. Maybe I'll be at the school, maybe I'll be in the driveway / basement again. I guess we'll see depending on the weather and what the vibes are that day. But Brickwork Concurrent, check it out. Dropping heaters, some people on that program right now, I'm not gonna lie. Some sick strength gains, sprints going to, resisted sprints, hill sprints, whatever you got access to. A lot of good stuff in there. A little jack too at the same time. Get ready for summer. That is in the description below. But thank you for watching today. I will see you later on this week.